We're back. 50 minutes after we said we would start, but it's fine. Although, yeah, there we go. It's only just properly gone live. I even remember what we were doing last week because I haven't had time to actually watch the thing. Oh, yeah, we started doing this bit out here. So we need to make cash money, make more money, definitely. Need to check that that's actually online. Let me do it. We have a lot of planes coming into the city now. we made one airport and suddenly everyone's coming. Yeah, I know. Late. I know. I know. It'll likely be a while before anyone else turns up as well. Because of that. Did we expand Geraldinesville? Oh, we did. Kinda needs to expand it a wee bit more, actually. Is that the park? Oh, no. So it is taking it, right. Oh, god damn it. So we're doing this part of the city now. To be fair, I think we could just put parks in there. Like in this wee bit. Could put Botanic Gardens down. Oh no, we can't. Sorry, I lied. There we go, we put down a bouncy castle in the middle there. Oh shit, no, this needs to be high density. Oh. Fucked up. Suppose we could actually make another underground system over here. Make like a small underground network. See, this whole area seems to be that the slope is too steep. There we go, we'll delete that. And can we get one? We can get one down there. Put one up there. Can we like squeeze one in there? Oh, these are gonna run into that station there, so need to make it so that this underground network combines. Oh, actually, we could put one down near the boats. Get more heavy density commercial going. Since I still can't use the smooth tool. Yeah, we'll just fill these empty bits with trees and it'll look fine, don't worry about it. Well, otherwise, yeah, this city's doing pretty well, actually, surprisingly. We need to do more with Chad Hill and Sad Hill, actually. And, oh! Oh, yes! Chad Hill is leveled up! Damn it, we need to absolutely spam viewed decks and things like that. Chad Hill's got to be, like, the main park. Actually, even though it's kind of a waste of money, I really like this area. I really like this kind of little thing we've done. I know that the traffic here is going to probably back up quite badly, but I feel like we could do like... I don't think we could get a train station in here, but we could probably get something like one of those above ground metro stations in there as well. Because I gotta say, with all the trees around it, this bit actually looks pretty good. Looks like its own wee self-contained area. We still need to run the highway down here as well. Is that our last tile we can get? No, we can get one more, so we probably get that one. We're not really quite ready to build out this part of the city. I think once we crack this bit, like, because it's so kind of rough and shale, once we get this bit down, the rest of the city should just expand out here like an absolute breeze. And then obviously the international airport will get way more people. Because it was doing 55, which to be fair isn't a whole lot. I suppose we could try and see if we could squeeze an airport on here. I know it needs to sit roadside, but we could try it and see. A small airport. Slope too steep. Thought it would be kind of interesting to see if you could get like an airport on here, like a smaller airport, regional airport. I don't think we can get a cargo airport, to be completely honest. We might need to have a look into trash again. I think we're kind of struggling with that. Yeah, we could probably do with another couple of trash areas. I'm pretty sure we're still good for power. Yeah, way good for power. Although water might start to become a bit of an issue at some point, but we can deal with that. 85% of citizens are getting educated, which is good. There's no education over in Shitville, so we might need to fix that. Although I know I said I was going to do this whole bit part, but I'm actually tempted to bring this little estate up to the end here. Because obviously you'll be able to take the highway, and then you can do this little stupid little mountain road. Tempted to even like tunnel kind of through to it from here. Although I know there's a tunnel that goes like... Wait. Oh yeah, that goes all the way out. Where did they... I mean, probably not here, because we were 40 minutes late. Again. I think last time we can't have been 40 minutes, but we were definitely kind of up there. We need to kind of leave the game... 85 inch... I know, Mark. We've got to move away from factories, though. It's not making us the monies anymore. Although I don't know. We'll check city finances and see what it's doing. How's land value? This land value stinks. This land value is good land value. This land value also isn't worth a whole lot. At least money's still making money. Like, it makes a constant profit. Can't actually remember. How do we see what the finances is? Is it policy? Oh no, it's this one, isn't it? We don't need loans. Well, most of it comes from people living here. Like 60 odd % of all the income comes from high density. Damn, we make shit tons of money from level 4 high density. It's a lot of money. Yeah, industry's basically nothing. It still contributes a wee bit more than the offices, but to be completely fair, they have been around longer. Most of our money is spent on public transport. Possibly due to all those taxis. Might potentially be all of those taxis. Money makes money. Yeah, I can't believe that money really makes money, you know. Personally, I didn't expect it, but you know, what can I say, Mark? You just hit the nail on the head with that one. Citizens are oh, is there no healthcare out here? Yeah, there is. What the fuck are they complaining about? Yeah, I think once we get to this bit, it should grow up quite kind of similar to this part. It's just going to be this middle bit. Like, it's kind of trying to bridge the way down. I don't want to do pylons. I want to kind of grow the city as we do it. Because if we crack this bit kind of early on, then we don't need to spend the time trying to build these stupid terraced houses to get people through. This area as well, actually, we need to kind of... This is an industry area. No, I don't think it is. Wait, has that actually just been assigned as an industry area? Can we like... Yeah, this is an industry. Oh no, it's a park. Wait, no, what? Oh, there we go. Dave Live, Sheer 7 Outbreak of the Common Cold. We're definitely not calling the city that, Mark. I'm sorry, but like that deserves its own series, purely just for the significance of the name. Is there any actual houses towards the end of this, or is it just? I love that we just casually have a fort next to these kind of high-rise buildings. Actually, how is education in this part of the city? Pretty decent, apparently. This bit isn't really getting educated, but then we do need people for the factories. We'll just check that. It's Dave. No. We do need to figure out what the city's called, considering we are kind of coming to the end of this series. We do kind of have reach all over the city due to the cremation stations, crematoriums. Oh, there's no childcare whatsoever, and if you get old, you just die. there's 19 sick children, but there's a lot of average lifespan. 74 years is long enough, you know. We swap sides more times than Ellie. Yeah, you're not wrong with that one. I'm pretty sure it kept getting handed back, though, was the problem. Tempted to just, like, take a wee bit more time and put even more trees down. So I think this area could really do with some trees. Like, see if we just, like, put more trees down. And just beautify this bit a wee bit more. I feel like we leave the beach this time, but we make this kind of inland bit like a bit more dense forest. Try and make it look a wee bit nicer, because these like open patches of just dirt are just annoying. Why wouldn't you have a Dumbville with no education? Yeah, that's what Shitville is. Or it's gonna be. And they'll get like prime healthcare because obviously, you know, they need to stay fit and healthy so that they can work in the stick factory. See, like, that looks better already now that there's not the dirt. Because I find the dirt in this game looks hard. The Great Fire of Dave. No, it's not. It's not. This won't go in fire. There's more than enough fire and rescue. You know. There's enough fire brigades to deal with this. Especially with the amount of trees that I've put like in amongst some buildings. Like sometimes I just come down and I'm just like, man, these whole places need trees. Like in my one of my single player games, I deleted someone's house to make room for trees. Because I was like, do you know what? I think it would just look better if this road was just lined by trees. Because, like, you can't deny it, like, when we zoom out, right? When we zoom out, the places that have trees just look so much nicer. Like, look, you see these bits of the city where we've taken care of, right? We just need to kind of go up and down, just keep doing that, and every time we do that, the bars build up to a certain area, and then we expand the city again. And we'll need to do some more work with Chad Hill, because it's now 2 stars. Oh my god, Animal Farm's growing, Mark. See, I think it's currently a toss-up between Chad Hill and I Don't Like Sand Park as being like the main city park. We might need to do like a Twitch poll for that actually. I think that needs to be decided by the community. Spamming trees everywhere. Just instantly makes it look better though when you put trees down. You get. It's just gonna be a far. I would make like I'll do a campaign speech right now. You know, if I'm elected, I'll just turn George Square into a forest. Okay. We'll keep the statues and everything, right? But it'll just be like a super dense forest. Like I'm talking, you literally just it'll just be trees. You want to get to Greg's, you need to fight your way through the jungle. Honestly, I think, a big park slap bang in the centre of Glasgow would make an addition. You know, a great addition to to all the great big parks that are slapped right in the middle of Glasgow. Right, look, we can tidy these bits up by just adding more and more trees. Thank God they're not pink trees. I was actually working on that clip like the other day, where I did I was just like, I was like looking at the Skylines games. I was like, all right, what are the highlights I could take out of these streams? And I was having a look at it. Then I was just watching one episode before. Was it? No, I'd definitely been up before it was. Well, I was watching one of the others. I was watching it back just to see kind of how quickly I think this city's expanded, because I thought this must be like possibly like my personal best on how like how quickly the city's grown. Uh, I just I never realized like I clearly never realized at the time George Square will look like a post-apocalyptic movie. Yeah, exactly. Does it not already feel like a post-apocalyptic movie? You know, you're there. There's just seagulls attacking people. There's just you know, there's just you know, vehicle, someone like shotgunning the exhaust and things like that nearby. Just cars misfiring. There's that much, you know, smog in the area. You're just like, you know. I just think a dense forest would look cool. Glasgow green one. I think the biggest problem with Glasgow green is it's not green enough. Like, it's the wrong type of green. They need more trees other than grass, you know. No one likes grass, but they love trees. Just quote that, put it on a t-shirt. Should do what, a Dave Live IRL stream from Glasgow Green. Actually, I think that might be quite funny if we did that. And I'll point out all the places that they should have put trees. Seems, you know, I'm an expert park designer. Your personal best. Nah, Mark. I'm pretty sure my personal best of a city population is, I think, 4 million. But I was using a lot of mods that allowed for really tall skyscrapers. Because, like, I ran out of room on the map very quickly. Like, that's the one, I've talked about this before, it was like a 9-year traffic jam. Like, I'd built this perfect kind of highway ring system through the whole city, and, you got out of your house, went on the highway, and that was you for, like, the next 10 years. See, this is a wee bit better, because all these buildings are kind of closely linked in. It's better, but these ones that don't, they need trees. They all need trees. Trees, not grass, 2020. Dave Live 2020. See, this was why I was so on board with Team Trees, you know? I was like, thank God, I hate grass. Just make it, just be trees or be nothing. You know? Just put that on a shirt as well. I feel like I should clip some of these out and just be like, Dave Live quotes that are better without the context. That's got to be up there with like one of the biggest cities anyone's made in this game. Like without like pop anarchy and things like that, and like the rapid growth mods and all that, like without those, like that's got to be pretty up there in like how high anyone's ever made it. Not saying that I've set world records, but I'm saying like, you know, that's actually is a pretty big number for City Skylines. Oh yeah, because that was the game that I accidentally like defunded healthcare like halfway through. Dave hates Team Grass. I do hate Team Grass. I'm all about Team Trees. Be trees or be nothing. Oh, we got a new building, but it's healthcare, so I don't care. When's the tree merge coming? I feel like we could do that. We could just have it so that, like, if you sub on Twitch, we'll just, we'll plant a tree. I'm not sure where we'll get the land for that, but, you know, oh, congrats, you sub, we'll like, partner with, like, the Forestry Commission or something like that. But, like, grats, you sub to Dave Live, now you have a tree in Glasgow Green. We're gonna get rid of the grass one tree at a time. Honestly, I'm just all about trees. No one plays City Skylines for actually building a city. Oh, there's just this park gate here that can't connect to anything, so we'll just... Well, actually, hold on. We'll get a different kind of tree for that. There we go. Is that going to be pink enough? No. Accidentally... Look, it was more of a case of I was like, you know, if I shut off the healthcare, it'll make, like, nearly $1 million, right? So I'll just do that for, like, a day, and then I'll put it back on. You know, just for the memes, just so that I could, like, have, like, 1 million and then do whatever. I'd done it before with, like, oh, what do you call it? The power. I defunded the power. Because I had nuclear power plants, so, like, everything was fine. Like, there was more than enough power even after I shut everything off. I didn't expect, like, you know, like 12,000 people to die on, like, the first day, you know? Surprised, like, not that many people died on, like, the 9-year traffic jam. That was quite an interesting thing. That never happened. Ah, yes, the Forestry Commission. I think this is actually oh yeah, it really should be an OnlyFans idea. Do you know what, Mark? See, that's why you're Mr. Finance. See, look, we'll just cover all that disgusting rock with trees. Cover all these disgusting houses with trees. Yeah, no, I think that's a great idea. I think people would be on board with Dave Live Trees. See, there you go. Look at this. This look immediately looks way better. See? This looks just better. There's no denying. So just make even more trees. Think they would go for that though? Like if we did hit like, I don't know, like 100,000 like follows or something, you know, we just go at like Forestry Scotland and hey, you're like, hey, we want to help you plant trees. That's why I wrote The Art of the available in any good bookstore. Problem is, you're gonna have to actually write that now. We might have to sell that as an actual book. It could be like Mark Live merch or something. Honestly, can't wait till I one day crash the game with the amount of trees that I've placed. You know? I think that maybe we should just play, like, do a stream, right? Just like a one-off stream of City Skylines where we just have the infinite money mod on, or, like, cheat on, and we cover the entire map in trees. You know? I'm kinda up for that. We really need more people. But we can get back to that after I just make more trees. Mormon Shed. Mormon Shed Live. Oh yeah, I forget. Mr. Shed. Sir Shed. Yeah, there's a helicopter nearby. I don't know if the mic's picking that up, but it's like literally right outside. See, look, we can even do like, we could do like a big line of pink trees just up the middle and in this intersection. I feel like, because I always feel like I do these big intersections and roundabouts and shit like that, and then they look pretty awful. Because, like, sure, you know, we've got tunnels and things like that let, you know, people out, but eventually this road network just starts to look ugly. You know, we got one there. I was tempted to do just something ridiculously kind of unnecessary for like this bit, and then we'll do like an underground highway that just like comes straight into like, oh, you know the tunnels already underneath. We could actually like align them all together. I think that could be quite cool. But in the meantime, we'll place even more trees because that's what this stream is all about. Yeah, the helicopter has now come back outside, so. Damn. Did they go in, like, off the bridge? Or was it just, like, someone was swimming and then got into trouble? Because that happens a lot down this way. Because it's, like, what, second fastest, like, flowing, like, fastest flowing river in Scotland or something like that? I think we need more trees. Oh, I placed the wrong type of tree. See, I think, like, I genuinely think that once you've built up, like, an area and it's got these kind of, you know, stupid gaps in it, right? Ah, right, okay. Once you've got, like, these gaps in it, if you put trees in it, the whole place actually starts to look better once you start putting trees down. Unfortunately, we still have a bit of a trash problem because the garbage trucks keep getting stuck in the traffic because not everybody's using the metro. Get your pizza home. See, there's 21,000 people living in this one bit. And the game's complaining about sound barriers. I'm not actually sure where. It might be, actually, it might be this kind of little estate in here. But most of these roads do have sound barriers. I think it's only like this bit that doesn't. Although I'm pretty sure if we go into like noise pollution, it's gonna be bad. Yeah, this area is kind of bad. Oh, it might be. Then obviously, oh, there's crime at the nuclear power plant. Yeah, this city's kind of loud to live in. Unsurprisingly, and this whole area is just red. Apparently, we should rename the leisure square like you know, Red Square. Obviously, this bit's quite loud because this is where all the cruise liners and that are. But it's only 37%, you know, noise pollution. So it's pretty decent for, like, you know, a city this big. Someone plants an ugly tree. No, no, trees are good. Trees are good. We like trees. What we don't like is people knocking down trees. Oh, so someone's setting off fireworks at Central Park. That's probably not a good idea. Just due to the amount of trees round about. Can't believe that Central Park is still only... Oh, it's not got enough entertainment value. That's just because it's not, I don't like Sand Park. Which is by far one of the best parks in the whole land. Even though more people visit Central Park, but... Dog brown plutonium. Well, see, look, we left it and the crime's gone away. We're running out of uneducated workers, so we're going to have to put down more of this. We might actually have to expand Shipville a wee bit, because I don't think these guys are technically considered Shipville. So yeah, what we have like 36,000 people, or 38,000 people. Sorry, suffering from success. I just can't remember how many people live here. Um, sad part. You're very right. Chad Hill's getting there. Like, we need to add a couple more things to Chad Hill, and then Chad Hill's gonna be great. I'm right. We will be able to do cable cars, I think, from this side, because we can build a cable car station there, and then build one at the top and have it go up. Chad Hill, we also need to build more roads and things on. And like low density commercial, to be completely honest. Again, this area is just going to have to be filled in with loads of trees. Purely because it's just going to be until we get round to here, and then we can actually start doing, you know, a proper planned out city. Because we have a functional city. Like, this is a great city. But I think, like, there's not like a solid like 80% of our entire city's population lives in this one district. Yeah, 21,000 people. Nearly 22,000 people live there. Where's Simp Valley? I don't know, we could make like this over here, Simp Valley. I don't think we're going to build anything there. We are going to build all of this. I think that needs to change, but just call it Poggers Heights. Poggers Heights, there we go. And there will be houses and stuff in there, like people will actually live there. And then we still get this island to develop. We could do more in Animal Farm, actually. It's not getting that many visitors, though. Possibly due to just the Chad tennis court next door to it taking all the visitors away. Or the boat museum. Damn, the boat museum's popular. Yeah, I don't think there'll be really any sort of education in Shitville. Leisure zone. It'd be kind of cool if you could see how much a single district makes. I really would just want to put more trees down. I just think the leisure zone doesn't look that good and it needs some trees. Just need to fit in trees where we can. I think the Bismarck Museum. Oh yeah, we were gonna look for a model of the Bismarck. Just haven't had time to look for that. Not like normally I watch back the stream we did like last week just to kind of see what we did and then what I said at the end of what we would do next time. Because I forget, it's, you know, it's a long time, Sunday to Sunday, you know. But no, I didn't have time. Like, there is no denying that these areas genuinely look better after you put trees down. Oh no, I don't want to put dams down. You should dam off the entire leisure zone. Unfortunately, I can't. Just wait until you. No, there's no weeds. We're gonna end up with like what do you call them? The thing you always see in like the Midwest of America, the pure like balls of dead grass or thorns, sorry, that roll about the place. I always forget what they're called. Tumbleweeds. Tumbleweeds. Yeah, we're not gonna have any tumbleweeds. Tumbleweeds would literally destroy the sea. Like, they would just take over, and it would just be renamed Tumbleweed City. Oh, Jordan's playing Fall Guys. Do you need to play Rocket League with him as well at some point? I think that would be a really good stream. NP Mark, don't worry about it. Again, we just need to keep getting more trees down. I think as long as we just kind of like slowly expand the kind of see like these areas that have been got trees in just look so much better. Thinking we could probably kind of try and do a wee bit more. Well, Big Sense coming along. It's doing its own thing. There isn't like a whole lot different with it. Pug you another day then. Pug you as well. Yeah, because we're building another metro like line over here. To try and like make this like slightly more interesting. Because the problem with this whole area is it's a bit steep, so we can't exactly place like a lot of things on it. But I think if we kind of build along it and we kind of start the underground for this area, kind of here, and we kind of leave it as a kind of almost open ring type thing. When we come to build the city around here, we can do it a lot more in depth with public transport, because this area is not exactly like if we look at the the height chart, this area is quite rough to build on. It gets a lot smoother when we get round to the coast, so we'll just keep doing that, and then the city should probably fill out kind of similar like how this bit did, like onto there. And of course we already got the international airport and that set up, so yeah, we don't really need to worry about that. We will do bus lanes and things from it, but as we haven't really got the kind of highway system set up, I think we'll leave that for just now. Like I kind of said, we were going to kind of end this now that we've got to the kind of highest level of it, but I think we could probably get 100,000 people in the sea. Or we could try and do like an achievement run for some of these. Like 100,000 people. We could probably get that. Yeah, I could do that like that, and then. Right, okay, forget that. Kinda wanted to make it so that you didn't need to go round the whole way, but I don't think that's gonna happen. we can make a line. Transport tab, and then we click on this line. Oh. Close that, and then open the transport tab, and we can edit the line. Or we can make it like a kind of green, or kind of blue. Sorry. Ridge. Yeah. Ridge. Ah, fuck it. Hill line. There we go. We got even more metro trains out going. I like how the taxis are literally only doing 6 per week, and we have like 1,000 taxis. Buy new land. I don't do. Wait, can we buy another bit of land? We just buy that bit, and then we can build out the whole thing. There you go. We got an achievement. So achievement run already going great. So we can found on these islands as well. Wonder if we could make like an airport on there. Like, can we put a cargo airport hub here? Slope too steep. Well, it can't be that steep, this island. Yeah, this island is pretty flat, to be fair. So if we like draw like a road that's like that. Can we put down like a cargo hub? Building must be placed. Oh, did I do it underground? Then we'll draw the line again. I'm not sure it's going to let us place it on that. Slope to steep. Really? Right, okay. I'm pretty sure we can get this to work here. Why does it keep putting me fucking underground? Do it like that. I kind of wanted to put like a train station on here. Right, so we could do it right there. So we build ourselves another road, but like more in the middle here. And get cargo hub down. Hey! Because what we can then do is we can build a train station. Like a cargo train station to it. And we can kind of like route trains in and out. We're just gonna close that for just now, and then we'll keep that off, and then we'll build like I think we could build like a cargo train station, maybe like in here, and route it so that it comes out and round. So then we got one out for the industry, and then we could try and build one over here maybe. Because I don't think there's really going to be much space for us to put them there. However, I do think we should potentially get ready to do this part of the city. There you go. I think we could build a couple of these like across to try and bring us into the more flat part of the city now. And we can build shorter road across and things like that. Make it a wee bit easier. I think we'll also do this as like a kind of one-way road into the bottom here. And it could be a two-way road across the top. I don't think the top matters that much. And then we can do it like that. And we can do it like that. Suppose we could make it like short avenues rather than long streets. Kind of like that. To there, and we can drag that down. Because what will happen is this bit should be like quite a bit more populated than you know, obviously this bit's a wee bit more sparse purely because of how rough the terrain is. But you know, we've got the shipping ports. It's going to get a bit congested down here. That's just going to happen. But what we can do is when we expand out this way into the kind of flatter ground, we can slowly but surely, you know, build the city in. Well, this bit down here will probably have more of a kind of highway interconnected bit so that we can try and get traffic moving a wee bit more. Because this bit works fine, but there's a lot of congestion in the middle kind of roads. Which is why I was like so big on monorails at the start, because they do alleviate some of it, but not all. Kind of South Sound is doing fine. That's probably as big as that'll grow. There's a bit we can fill in the middle. Not too much. Yeah, we do need to get rid of this. That, to be completely fair, we do need to get rid of when we build the kind of city on here. Although I suppose we could keep one landfill site on this island. I was tempted to kind of cut this off and just do ferries, but I'm not sure that'll work out quite well. We also need to build up this kind of rail hub and things like that. Suppose we could maybe start doing, see if we can help it out. We don't really need to do passenger trains. Yeah, so I think we need to delete that road. Which is fine because there isn't a whole lot out here. That van just kind of like skipped across. So we can do like one there. We could also do one on this kind of side here. We'll try and keep this like relatively self-contained. I would kind of prefer it if like the industry stuff kind of sat on its own. This will also need like water and power brought to it, but considering these things are here, it shouldn't really cause us a whole load of problems. So we can put this one on here. And then this will need to go underground. So it might even need to go that way so that it can get underground. I'm not sure, yeah, we're not going to have enough money to do all of this yet. But slowly but surely we can build this out. Why is that not connected? Oh, Jesus, it's like a jump away. Someone could have literally wired that up with an extension cable. We can turn that off just now so we don't need to pay for its upkeep while we're waiting. We'll continue expanding the city and doing that, and eventually, you know, we'll have the money, link it up, and that should help us out in that front. I do think we need one over here. Purely because of the ships. But I think we could actually, like, run a railway line, maybe, like, it might look kind of ugly, but we could run a railway line kind of, like, over this and then into a tunnel there. Maybe. Or we could try and see if we can like carve it out and then just dig it in through there, maybe. I mean, I don't know. We'll need to see. We could try and actually we could try and mess about that. I did join these together so that if we did build a railway tunnel out of either of them, that it would connect both up. So we could actually try that. See if we do it. See if we do it up. Slope too steep. Well, can we get it across the road? Oh, we can. Page down. Oh, the helicopter's back. Oh yeah, it'll need to come down again to get under the underground one. So we could probably like run it along and then... Oh, slope too steep. As we can try and like run it round the underground maybe. I know it's a bit unconventional. Oh, we just keep running it along underground. It's going to cost a lot of money to do, but I think it might be worth it. Because I think, you know, if we build it, you know, like directly across, then we can, if we have one main tunnel, we can just link the other tunnels off of it. And it can help us. Because like, now that we have this, sure it doesn't look great, to be completely fair, but if we cover this in trees, it shouldn't look too bad. And, you know, the buildings are building back up round about it, so we should be fine. Slowly but surely we're filling out this area, which is kind of what we like. More planes coming into the international airport, which has serviced absolutely no one. We've still got a little bit of work to do in this kind of inner area. I was thinking we could do like one of those raised metro stations that then kind of come in and under. I was also going to do a train station out here that feeds in. Because we're going to do actual kind of public trains to this side of the island, but not this side. Because we don't need trains over here. It's already filled out as much as it really needs to be in terms of public transport. We could always do more bus lanes, but so we could do more with Chad Hill actually while we're waiting. I think that would be something we could do. That's the nature reserve one, right? Okay. Kind of want to make it so it's like you know, a bit of a walk through the trees, and then it can come out to right along the cliff face. We can do like viewing ports, like the viewpoints over. So that one, viewing deck 2, viewing deck 1. Maybe we do like a couple of those on there, so you can look out over that part of the city. Slope too steep. That is going to be a bit of an issue up here, I think. The slope is actually quite steep. We can. We did like a couple of kind of campfire sites there on its way up, but we'll do like 2 roads out like that for some of the bigger stands. See if we can put them like on the end. You put them on the end? No, so we're going to need to curve the road slightly. Yeah, okay, that's fine, we can do that. Do it like that. So kind of 2 of them on each we could do. Ah, good. The slope is too steep for that one. Although I think we can get 1. Actually, okay. If we just make the road go out the other way, we could probably get it. If we do it like there. Probably get it. Oh, there was a bit there we could do it. Come on, just let me place it. Alright, forget it. We can do like a campsite in there, I guess. We do like a couple of campsites actually. Kinda at, you know, certain points along the walk we can have some campsites. You know, when you're done with the absolute hustle and bustle of the main part of the city, you know, you just want to come out here, just come out into nature for a wee walk. You got your wee campsites. We may even, oh Jesus, these are quite high up. So you've got to just kind of like scale a mountain to get to your tent, but don't worry about that. These are fine. I'm tempted to kind of like delete the trees and keep these as like clearings maybe. I can put some more down. Some more of the smaller ones down. I'm glad that these do not require electricity. Oh, there is lookout towers, so we could do those. A bench. Suppose we could make our own little kind of campsite bit. That might be quite cool to do. What's this bit? Fishing cabin. So that'll probably be used for like the kind of bit down at the end. Because this technically goes down to like a little bit of water. So, you know, we can have like that as a fishing pond. It's gonna be a wee bit nicer. I'll just do a couple of these because they look quite nice at night when they light up the fire pits. Gives the hill a bit more of a, you know, a warm vibe. We can connect these roads again. I mean, the place is looking pretty nice. I still think this is obviously the nicest part of our city by like a complete uncontested mile. But this bit, you could probably be quite a bit nicer once we actually get in and start building on it. I think it's just a case of like slowly kind of filling in the older parts of the map and then, you know, moving on that side. I'm not sure we want to bring this up much further. Kind of happy to make this the kind of fishing area. Well, there's fish farm. I don't think I've got that DLC, but I know that there's fish farms that you can put down. Unfortunately, we need more uneducated people for cash money so that we can try and keep that afloat. But other than that, you know, the city's doing pretty well. We still get people coming in. We're nearly at 40,000. So I think after Shipville grows out a wee bit more, we get 40,000. Yeah, 40k, there we go. That's pretty decent. And immediately people are wanting to leave. Oh no, there we go. 40k, yes. Yeah, we do have a little bit of an issue with well, we could probably do it if we put more death care around about. I think we could probably stop people just dying, you know. Also, we could probably start. I suppose if we get closer, we're like kind of setting like 60, 70,000 people. We could probably slowly but surely try and like work through all of these and kind of get them ticked off so that we could get these buildings down. We also have we have the Chirpex space thing, but I don't really think we have a place for that. Central Terminal. Fill 7 instances of cemetery. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get that. But we did get the boat museum, which is what we needed. We do like boats. We'll probably get there. It seems to be that the percentage of people taking public transport goes up. The more, obviously, the more people we have in the sea. There's quite a few buildings that we've got that we just haven't put down. I don't know. We'll do another couple of streams on this, I think, and we'll see where it goes. If we keep making progress towards 100,000, we might actually just keep it going. Although I'm not too sure. I do want to try out Snowfall and things like that because I have the DLC, but I never ever played it. I don't know. I've been on like a real Skylines binge for a while now, and doing these pretty much every Sunday has been pretty decent for it. Not enough money. I genuinely think if we just make one tunnel out to this, and then join all the other train lines kind of off of it, it might get a wee bit congested, but it would make the kind of public transport system like even better. Because like we really don't need to worry about that. Oh no, there's a fire there. We got adequate fire cover. That nuclear power plant isn't really covered by the fire brigade, but we can deal with that. Oh, neither is a large part of Shapeville, so we might need to put down another fire station actually. We might just do that before I forget and the entire thing burns down. I'm kind of tempted to kind of build out a wee bit into here, so that they then have the ability to take this offshoot out of the city without having to go all the way through here. But we'll build slowly towards that, I think. Otherwise, yeah, there's this one crossroads that the game's really unhappy about, but there's not a whole lot I can do to fix it. We just go back to placing trees until we get money again, which is practically what I've been doing, but we do need to put down more houses, so we could do that first. We could expand the last part of Shapeville, which is mildly ironic because I did say for the longest time that I wanted to delete this this ville here, because this was the one we started with and it was pretty goddamn awful. I'm gonna have to put sound barriers on the highway, but you know, we'll deal with that. No, did I not put sound barriers on the highway? I think I upgraded some of it to be sound barriered, but see, we can do it like that, and then we'll do it back across. It's going to create another kind of fuck junction, but we can fix that. I do want to fix this road in the middle here. Purely because with like 2 nuclear power plants, we solve the entire power problem of the city. This doesn't even need to be plugged in because it goes over in multiple areas. So we can delete that power line. This also doesn't need to be here. Wait, what? How is that connected? No, that does need to be connected. Yeah, there we go. I've just cut power to the international airport. It's fine, don't worry about it. Happens all the time. Yeah, there we go. It's slowly coming back online. Planes were still coming in when all the lights were out, so that's a wee bit worrying. 65 people coming in, not too bad. Yeah, I think this area looks quite cool. We could do it up a wee bit more. Maybe use the park tool to put some things down. It's a friendly neighborhood park, we put it there. Only 43 people staying in the luxury hotel. And this is just an office building, but I put it down as like another part of the hotel to kind of make it look quite cool. We got the opera house as well, because you know we're attracting a high class visitor at this part, and just a mall of moderation. But you know, like we can put like the luxury malls in that roundabout. Um, I think if anything, we would fill out that bit and we'd just kind of leave this bit because I like it. I like the look of the international airport area. I think that looks quite good. Still need to do this area, but we're slowly working that up. Have we run? We do have power to it. Does it have water and electricity? It does. Cool. Because I think this area might get a wee bit congested if it's running quite a bit. Because if we do 2, possibly 3 train stations, going to different areas of the map, because I want to put one in money as well as cash money, and then one over here, and then we can do it like that. There will also be train lines and things like that getting into the main site, but we can work on that. I'll have a play about with that and see how that looks. We still obviously need to work on that area up to Pogger Heights and things like that. Do a couple more of these kind of areas. Properly fill out Chat Hill, because Chat Hill isn't even like close to its final form. Yeah, it's just needing the visitors, which are coming. It's coming. We're not going to do anything with Sad Hill. Sad Hill's just going to be on its own. There's apparently 114 entertainment value for Sad Hill. I suppose we could do like a wee thing on the side of Sad Hill, but we're not going to do a whole lot, because the whole purpose is it's Sad Hill. Only some of these roads have lights on them, which is weird. I think it's just graphical on them going away. We'll make one bit light commercial. Slowly but surely fill that up. What's this, lack of goods again? Not enough educated workers. But like 85% of the city is educated. 84, sorry, I was inflating figures again. Well, apparently most are highly educated, which I find kind of hard to believe because we only have one university. Oh no, wait, is this the same? No, it's different statistics. Yeah, there's very low availability for universities. But some of these guys are still getting it. It is kind of close to the kind of centre of the city, so these guys probably have a better chance of getting it than Giville does. There's far more availability of high schools. We haven't really got one over here yet, but then we need factory workers. Elementary schools really well looked after. Not a single public library. Because we don't believe in books, apparently. What's this? Population. Oh yeah, the population looks quite cool, actually. Where's like our old pensioners area? We don't really have an old pensioners area. It's mostly like kind of adults and families. Oh no, there are quite a few in these kind of low density houses. Oh damn it, there's some tower blocks that were all pensioners. Not so much in these new areas. But here's the thing: is Hill House is seniors. He's getting old. Man in the Hill, he's aging. Oh, there's only 2 seniors living there now. His kids have moved out. What a shame. Truly a shame. And we need to do more of that train line as well now. Oh, it's nearly there. There we go. the train lines have not met up with each other. So now we're gonna have to... There we go. Now we need to connect that railway up. And joins onto that railway. There we go. And slowly but surely we can make a couple more of these that should allow these trains to start operating. I suppose we could probably turn this on. There is a high crime rate there apparently. And we can give it like its own police and fire service. Because we do have the money to support that. I think we could also do like a tunnel to this island and have it join the freeway as well. So it's 60,000 for a cargo train terminal. So I think we build the ones that are gonna be sending goods to out to this area first, and then we build the kind of ones that are going to receive it, because there should be one on this side of the island here, and then two over here. Oh wait, we can actually just straight up connect these cargo train terminals to the airport. Shit, that's cool. So we can do it like that. We could also do another line off that joins straight onto the underground part. I'm assuming there isn't one at the other end of the building. Oh, there is! So that could connect onto, like, the tunnel going out this way. Suppose we could just do that, like... There you go. Cargo stations can send trains to the cargo hub. I don't know how there's so much crime over here. What are they stealing? I suppose actually we could put more houses into Hillside actually. We'll do the back wall of buildings. And we can do like a little shop or two there. And everything else can be low density. And we got a nice wee place going. We got a tax office, that's out this way. I gotta be honest, this part of the city just looks awesome. Although we have got kind of abandoned buildings sprouting up, but you're kind of getting to that point in the game where things are progressing, but they start progressing far slower. Cargo hub. See, well, we'll see if a train comes off here and goes. Or does it just come out as trucks? Oh, maybe it comes out as a train. I only took one container off. And it all went out as trucks. Unsure how we're going to make it use the trains. Assuming it can use the trains. Yeah, this whole train line is connected. This would also be a good one to get train station 4. To link it up. He's down. And down. Right, and then we'll actually do it from the other side and see if that changes things as well. Oh, not enough money. Right, we'll just wait on that one. Yeah, we can turn that off as well for just now. Is this doing anything? Is this sending any trains? Was this all worth the investment, or was it an absolute waste of time? I suppose actually we could connect this one up to that one and make it like an interconnected rail. Although I'm assuming goods can also come into the city via this, but that doesn't appear to be happening. Oh no, there are trucks going into this train station. So I think if we wait, a train should appear and then we can follow it and see where it goes. Because if it goes to the airport, then it's working well. If it goes to the docks, then that's working well. Alright, I love that they can just phase through vehicles. Man, this is a really congested area. See, these look like log trucks. Yeah, forestry trucks. So assuming that if we build one there, then the forestry guys will certainly use it. But I'm not seeing a train spawn. This is kind of the problem. How many trucks does it take to spawn a train? Oh, that's not a forestry truck, that's an ore truck. That, however, is a forestry truck. Oh, that guy just got hit by a van. Right, okay. Oh, that's a fuel truck by the looks of it. I like how we are sitting waiting on a train. An oil truck. I just want to see a train spawn. Just need a train to spawn as proof that my thing works. Ah, okay. So I'm assuming this one will definitely work because there's a lot of log trucks moving about. So I think if we link this one up, it should definitely actually start doing things. Oh, shit. So now if we turn that one on, all of a sudden trucks should kind of divert to this. Or might take them a day or two. Oh, there is a plane coming in. A cargo plane. To the cargo hub. A Maran. Oh, most attractive city. That's probably because of all the trees, to be fair. Now we need to see if this spawns a train or trucks. Because the trucks will just go to the station. Right, that's dumped its cargo. Now we need to see if a train pops out. Okay. So nothing. No, there's no train. So it takes multiple planes to make a train, apparently. For whatever reason. Fine, doesn't matter. We don't need to worry about that. Wonder if we could get kind of multiple trains off, like, can industry trains and transport trains use the same line? I think they can. See, again, we put the skyscrapers next to the roads, because they form like this kind of little barrier against the noise, and then everything in the middle can just be small res. See, that's fine. And then we can start working on it. Well, I suppose we could start working on this just now. Right, we need the... I suppose the sound barriers are the ones we're probably going to need, due to it being, you know, literally in the middle of the city. I think we also want to raise this. Like, build this up a bit. So that we can kind of link this through the city. And then we can build roads kind of underneath it. Because there we go. Because if we do it... Oh, Jesus. If we do it kind of out to here, and then we do like another one of those four-lane turnpike ones, like one of those. I think... Can we raise those, actually? Oh, you can. I don't think that's going to be worth it to us to do. I suppose we could kind of make like our own kind of intersection. Because I'm kind of tempted to route like a kind of highway through to these. Oh, there's a plane just flew past us. And we clicked on Pogger Heights instead. A jet plane. Oh, they're chasing each other onto the runway. That seems safe. Can't we see them clip through the trees or something as they land? No. Just gracefully over the power lines. And past the big mountain next to it. That's pretty much all we need. I suppose we could get rid of the trees round about the runway to make it seem a bit more realistic. Instead of just having the planes clip through the trees. There you go, 58 people arrived in our first city. And there's taxi stands, but there don't appear to ever be any taxis at these. Yeah, because I'm tempted to kind of route like a highway that'll like come through the mountain and join on somewhere. Like maybe into this road, like these two here. All underground, just so that it would make this a wee bit easier. Probably turn that one on now. Damn, near like 42k already. Headphone cable keeps battering itself off the PC there. See, I always like that there's glows, but I can't really understand how the floors work on the Ed Sheeran Tower. I suppose you could get a nice view like from most of the city there from the Ed Sheeran Tower. Oh, but is there not a helicopter tour mod or something? See, Big Sand's getting there. It just needs the visitors. We haven't really done much with this side of it, but see, there still doesn't appear to be like any trains spun out of this. Or this. I could understand this one doing trucks because I'm not sure that they can pass through each other. But 146, 81. See, I always build two harbours because I remember that kind of used to be the meta. Cargo hub. I know. I say meta, but like that used to be like the main thing that you did. Was you built two of them. But now like it doesn't seem to make much of a difference. But this second cargo hub is just getting nothing. Like you're right in the way of the planes flying over. I think that's oh no, that's just a jet plane. I thought that was one of the cargo ones. Oh yeah, there's a trash problem. I think, to be honest, we could probably give this its own incinerator. We're now down to 10,000 because we've been doing these pointless projects. To kind of stop doing stupid shit like that and actually let the city grow. As long as we don't stray too far in the one direction, you know, and into a downward spiral, we should be okay. I've kind of went back to doing low density commercial because the high density just doesn't seem to be doing well because there just isn't enough educated people. Which makes me think they would want more people, but the demand isn't really going up. I'm pretty sure the land value over here isn't brilliant. Yeah, we could kind of do with... Well, I suppose if Big Sand becomes a bigger park, then... You know, that might do it. This is some high land value right here. And so is this end. This end, for whatever reason, is higher than the bit with all the stuff in it. Central Park doesn't seem to lend much in the way of land value. I'm not a big fan of sand. It's getting there. Hillside Heights. But yeah, slowly but surely as we kind of expand like this way, it has helped because as this is rougher terrain, we should have really built around this side where it's kind of smoother. But I like the idea of that bay being kind of its own, thing. As we slowly but surely build this way. Just take we do like the thingy camera for a minute. Alright, okay, apparently not. Oh, well, we can set it like that for a second while I tab out for a second. And get rid of friends list. We could probably go for City in Motion actually, thinking about it. Looking at the achievements we could do. I do kind of want to just kind of fill out the city and see how far we can go with it. Worst comes to worst, we start again next week on a different map, is the kind of idea. Man, we really got a city that just loves commercial right now. See, we're slowly starting to make back up the money. I get that the kind of useless project hasn't really helped us, because it doesn't really seem that the train lines are doing much. Oh no, there is a train! Pause. There's a train. There is one train. Cargo train term. That one. I kind of thought that one would get used the most. So what? It just goes in. Oh, all the way to the end. Well, it's not these. Oh, so it's taking on stuff. And it's going back. So it's transporting to the cargo train terminal. Which is... Oh, this one in the middle. So it is doing a kind of cyclic cycle like I thought it was going to do. But nothing seems to transport to this one. So we might just delete that. Oh, I suppose we could try and do like some industry out here. Or we could try and do like another forestry area. Like a continuation of that forestry area in there. I feel like we could make more money out of money if we really tried. It's kind of really all on how far the fire brigade can extend with it. We could probably just add a couple more plots to this and see if we can get it to make more money. Because we've got plenty of room for it. I'm tempted to do like this kind of coastal walk around here. See, like this. So this is using the trains. So I think there's no reason to have this cargo train station here. So we might just delete that. Oh, we can't because I'm still underground. So yeah, we'll delete that and we'll delete that train line there. So that can just serve as its own thing. And in terms of these, I don't think we need these pylons anymore. Can get rid of those. Yeah, there we go. So now that money is a slightly easier way of selling it stuff, so it's making 8,000 plain timber, outputting just logs. It's not bad. It's not bad. Plain timber doesn't really seem to do much for us. Improved logistics. Upkeep costs. Advanced automation. We could probably do that. I'm kind of unsure on how much it would hit the finances right now. I'm not assuming a whole lot, but at the same time, I don't really want to run out doing even more. Are these industry roads? Yes, they are. Oh no, these are just regular roads by the looks of it. Oh no, actually maybe they are industry roads. Wait, is that an industry? That's an industry road. Right, okay, so if we do it like that, does that mean we can put down more trees? You know, like on this side? Man, we've actually achieved logistics. How close to storage are these? Yeah, pretty. So I think what we'll do is we'll maybe put down a couple more of those out this way, just so that they can log a wee bit better. Small log yard. Well, we could do like another industry road and just like thingy these off the side. No, sorry, where are we? Small log yard. We could do big log yards, because I think that's about as far out as our farm's really going to go with it. Because these should just fill up, and it should just kind of tick over, because it is producing quite a bit. Yeah. Well, the upkeep's gone up a wee bit, so it kind of makes sense why the profit would dip. So it is kind of good that they've got this kind of cycle going with it, with the trains. Because the trains are dropping stuff off in here, but I don't think anything's leaving from there. Hold on, we can watch this and see if it takes anything. Because I'm like almost positive that like, yeah, the trains just delete themselves when they get there. But hey, fair enough, right? They've got nowhere else to go. So this bit's kind of working. I suppose we could try and squeeze like a wee bit more industry or something on here. Maybe, I don't know. I don't really know what to do with this island. I think, you know, we've got a plan for kind of South Sound and the rest of that. We can probably get on. I'm actually tempted to just make this like more low density. probably just make that like high density. We'll put low density in there. Just fill this bit out a wee bit so that South Sound has kind of reached max population, which, you know, it's barely going to be over 1,000. It's not going to be, you know, the beating heart like it's literally across the river from them. Because what this, you know, 21,000. Pretty much most of it. Well, I mean, it's what, just over half, maybe, of our population. I don't think any of this is actually in a district yet. Yeah, none of this is, so we should make it its own district. Cause I think that's kind of like the end of Geraldinesville there. It's, you know, it's already pretty big. We don't want to make it kind of overly big, if you know what I mean. So I think this will probably be like one of the more populous areas now that it's kind of coming in this way. Purely because it's bigger. We should probably tidy up this border actually a wee bit. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to tidy this up, because this up to this road is still Geraldinesville. That's all still Geraldinesville. Yeah, so technically if you live on this side of the street, you're in a completely different zone. You're in Southwest-on-Sea rather than Geraldinesville. Yeah, because there's a couple of houses that live in like these kind of dividing areas that don't really, you know, don't really attach to some. Yeah, because there's like some houses that, you know, are kind of inside Superburg but also aren't. This area is a kind of bit of a mess. Technically, that should all be in Capitalism Square, but we haven't really really done much for that. Then there, you know, there's buildings at the end here that are also like overlapping. I know this is like partly the parks thing as well. This whole area is just not in anything, so I think this also needs to be Capitalism Square. Like, I think we do need to kind of fix some of these districts a wee bit. Like, I'm fine with how Leisure Town, or the Leisure Zone, has actually like made up. I think that's pretty decent. Granted, this has got the most population in it purely due to the size of the district. Like, it's like what, currently the biggest one? Yeah, the biggest district by far. Sounds kind of got this weird tail on it from a while back when we made a road there to try and do something with this island. This is all going to be one district potentially, or I think maybe two, because we'll have the kind of more compact, kind of higher population density bit here, and then the rest of this will be kind of like sparse towns round about it. I'm not really wanting to do too much with this side of the island. Yeah, this area is probably going to grow up quite well. So what, that's southwest on sea, so I think this should just be on sea on sea. On sea has just under 3,000 people in it. And many just Geraldinesville, 3,000. So it's definitely going to overtake that. I always thought Southwest on Sea had way more people. Apparently not. Yeah, Shipville has quite a decent amount of people. But yeah, Poggers Heights. We'll slowly build out this way, and then get into the. When the fuck does it start recording at random points? I've not got a key bound to that. It just all of a sudden we're like 9 minutes there it recorded for no reason. A lot of trash piling up, but that's again due to traffic. Like, yeah, traffic flow in a lot of these roads is not good. Like this road, this kind of area in particular is bad. Around the coast is actually done quite well. Again, this area is choked up quite a bit. This area is not as bad. Like I was looking at that last time, I really thought this area would be like really bad for it, but apparently it's not. Again, this area is quite bad for it. And the highway, there's a year-long traffic jam backing up on the highway, kind of roundabout here. But I think if we, when we build this city, we can alleviate some of that. It won't be too much of an issue, ideally. Oh yeah, we could add more to Animal Farm, couldn't we? We should probably do that before I forget. Which one was the zoo? That one was the zoo. To just expand the Animal Farm out a bit more. Do we have a zoo plaza? I think we do. Birdhouse. I'm not sure we had a birdhouse. Did we? Hold on. Oh yeah, we got loads of birdhouses, right, okay. Oh, an insect and reptile museum. And whatever the hell this is. Oh no, I think we do this like, because we're gonna do a wee turn up on that side street. Or, well, it's gonna branch off. Ah, those are all still locked off. Cool. Because what we can do is we can do like a couple of ones like this, and then we'll turn the road off, like up here. Right, see if we can like. Well, we'll keep the road going that way, and that can be those enclosures, and then we'll try and drive that road like up the side a wee bit. And then we can do more like restrooms and things down this way. Like that. Oh, although I think that might have run us into an issue with... Oh, right, okay. Does it need to be, like, pathed through it? Okay, I still don't really understand how this one works. Path or road access required. Because, like, if we path to it... It doesn't let you path off of it. Oh no, it does. Right, okay, no, I understand. I kinda understand this now. Right. Cool, so you could kinda do it like that. We can like road that on there and road that back to the main road. And we can kinda do this again in like a kinda similar style. We can like build that on its own little bit and then road paths into it, or off from it to the rest of the main road. Actually, what we could do is we could put a couple more like gift shops and things like that in there, like zoo restrooms and things like that on these bits. Oh, there you go. You got male and female toilets. What's that? That's a souvenir shop. I think this is a cafe. Yeah, we'll put down a couple of cafes actually on here, and then we will need to park a big one give us all of this land. It's gonna be like the biggest nature reserve and not nature reserve zoo. It's just massive. That whole other island as well is gonna be a nature reserve, like as well, so that we can put some stuff down and try and like really boost the land value out of it. Because like the land value of South Sound isn't great, but you know anything on the coast actually gives you land value. This whole area is kind of it's boosting itself up. I don't know what. Does it only give you it in areas that you own, and that's why we have these stupid strips? We could end up building like a kind of small town or something on here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how far we get. I like how Animal Farm is kind of slowly growing in size and scale. And then we'll obviously come back with the trees. So how many people actually live in South Sound now that we've kind of filled it out? 308, yeah. So not a whole lot. There's still some space for people to kind of build up, but not really sure we'll get that. But damn, this part of the city looks great. Oh, there's I've never seen that icon before, I don't think, unless that's low land value. Not enough customers. That's not really something the government can help you with, to be completely honest. Your business just kind of sucks. Again, yeah, we are on like a massive low density commercial kind of binge right now. Because I think all this should be like high density residential. I suppose we could kind of work on these areas. I'm tempted to build like roundabouts, but put them like under the highway. So we could do one like there, then like another one like a wee bit further. We'll bring the highway up a wee bit more. You know, like we can do it like that, and we'll bring the highway up a wee bit more. I don't know why that's suddenly bridged, but sure, whatever. We'll make up something about it and then make it tourist attraction. There you go. I'm not sure how we're going to do the monorail lines over this. We might have to do them kind of like... I'm not too sure. Or maybe we'll keep monorails to like the coast. I like monorails on the coast. And what we can do is we can do big 6-lane roads from here. No, 90 degrees like that. Big 6-lane road, 90 degrees, slope way too steep. Can do like a road between them, 90 degrees, bump like that. We can like try and drag it through like that. Actually we may need to readjust this slightly. As we because we can build like one of these like on there. It's like shortest available thing we can. In there, because we don't want these to take up a whole load of space. It would be kind of nice if we could just like... Right, I'm not getting why that's not doing what it needs to do. Just kind of like... Just like in there. Boom, there you go. So we'll do kind of things like that, right? So that it runs. We could do it like... Need to keep kind of fiddling with this till it works. Because I think this should alleviate quite a few traffic problems. If we can get something like this up and running in this part of the city before we actually start building, it could really help us out, actually. God damn it. Why will this just not do it? I don't need you to go between any of them, I just need you to... Right, okay, apparently this is just gonna fucking bug with a tool. Can we like... Oh, this is just gonna be a pain in the ass. Can we just like curve that off? Yeah, from there. Okay, so that's gonna look ugly and annoying, but it's, you know, it's the tool being fucking weird. And then we can take this, just, yeah, out from there. 90 degrees. 90 degrees. Right out to the coast. To... about there. And we can take this one, boom, 90 degrees right out to the coast. Then we need monorails. Or, is there a 4-lane with a monorail? There is. Because I'm thinking we can make the monorails kind of like a, in like a kind of big square. Like there, and we're up the side. And we'll put monorail stations in, like as we come back to this. But the thing is, we have kind of laid the groundwork for what will be this side of the city, and then we can properly network it all in. We are going to kind of have to route the highway over here. But I'm also thinking that we could have like a lane, 2 lanes of the highway that can come like into the main part of the city. I think that's about us for this week. We can come back to that. The chat monitor has just decided to display chat and only chat and not the stream, which is a wee bit annoying. I know it is supposed to display chat, but fuck's sake. If we could try and like route this over, and then we can build like our own kind of turnpike, because I want a kind of section of highway to just come like down this way, like into the city. And then we can have like one more of those, and the highway will just like kind of end like those, like that. I think that could work. Or we could have like a section of the highway that runs down here. I don't know. We'll see about that. The thing is, we've started it. Started this part of the city. We'll need to put a whole load of water in. Should probably focus on water next time. You know, we can fill in all of this with city and stuff, and this is going to look pretty decent. We're already at 43,000, which is pretty cool. If we keep going, we end up at kind of 50, 60, you know, if we, you know, we hit 50 or 60 in next week, and then we're looking kind of that it's going to continue growing in that fashion. Will we go into 100? probably we could go on to 100,000. I'm kind of willing to do that. If that's the way it looks like it's going, then we'll definitely do it. We may need to do more work. We got millions of power because I built 2 nuclear power plants and deleted the coal. But yeah, this city's looking pretty awesome, and we are kind of coming to the end of this, which is a wee bit sad. If we continue for another couple of weeks, it'll be quite good. But I'm really enjoying building the city. Been back in City Skylines because we're playing it in kind of moderation, like every Sunday. It's actually it's doing pretty good. Like my single player one has got a wee bit ridiculous because I've bankrupted the city twice, doing stupid engineering projects. But hey, that's city planning. But yeah, we'll leave you with this beautiful picturesque look at our city in a second as I stop the stream. And that'll be us till next week.